Hello everyone, it's Stray Faye here with another episode of Olympia Soiree. We just have a few chapters left in Akaza's route. We had probably not the true climax of the story, the true conflict. I feel like something else is going to run amiss, but last episode, tensions on the island were running very high. People were rioting, trying to get down to Yomi to kill the people down there to get their show crystals, and all for the sake of fueling the sun. Things were just a chaotic mess. Then the sun went out. Byakuya tried to pray to fix it. It didn't work. And then the tensions redirected back onto Byakuya. It was a big ol' mess. Akaza luckily saved the day at the last moment. Still very mad at Byakuya for just sailing into danger like that, but luckily Akaza was there to save the day. And then we had a very romantic scene at the love shack, at the hideout, at last. We have the binding of them as soulmates, and now Akaza, being responsible, is going to ask Doma for his blessing to marry Byakuya. Gotta take... doing things a little out of order. Even he knows, this is not allowed, but still gonna do it, and now he has to take responsibility. Alrighty, let us begin this next chapter, Strange Waters. I see. So you wish to be her husband? Yes. Alright, her hair went back to normal. Probably took a while. Probably dyed it very deeply. But Himeka made me mention that she'll soon become Amaterasu. Oh. Has this been set in stone in this route? Himeka usually backed off, or at least didn't mention anything. It seems that this world is fated to have humans act as vessels for the gods. But is that the truth? What kind of question is that? If that were so, why didn't Amaterasu appear on her 18th birthday? If you have knowledge on how exactly she will become Amaterasu, please tell me. I'll make preparations to ensure that will not happen. Do not ask me, son of Jigen. Why is that? I have been thinking all along that you know exactly what is involved. Huh? I heard you went to that island 13 years ago during the calamity and brought her here. The only one who survived on that island that night was you. Or rather, maybe you were allowed to live. Only Doma was kept alive? I'm assuming like her and Doma. I'm guessing yeah, the other men who invaded did not live. I heard from my father, Jigen, a good portion of what happened. But something doesn't feel right. Why hasn't anyone awakened Amaterasu? After what we went through in Yomi, I suspect neither Lord Tsukuyomi nor Himeka know how. Neither do I. I am certain the mirror is required in some manner. However, I suspect the others are not able to awaken Amaterasu. I mean, we have the ingredients, right? I mean, I'm assuming the mirror is still in play, even though Tsukuyomi said he destroyed it. We got the Amano Mirror Ashira, which... Is it complete? Is it because it's not complete yet? But then we have, we have Byakuya's will. And from Himeka's route, we know that Amaterasu will respect Byakuya's will. If she doesn't want to do it, she's not going to force her to do it. It seems Amaterasu may only be awakened by the call of her descendants. Huh? Me? That'd be neat if, maybe it's Chigaya takes on the role. I mean, they kind of imply she's too old to have children, but is she too old to be Amaterasu? I suspected as much. Doma, you're wrong. Lady Amaterasu can't hear my voice. If she could, why hasn't the sun returned? Why isn't the darkness gone? Because there is an opposing force. I prayed and sought salvation with my entire being. Or are you telling me that I didn't pray hard enough? You can stop there. There is no need to put yourself down. But the waves bring forth what one seeks. I have repeatedly looked into the future, but I have not foreseen a day that you kill her. Meaning, fate has not been set in motion, or it can be changed. Lord Doma, does that mean you can see the future? I know not what it takes to awaken Amaterasu. But as one of the leaders of this island, I promise I'll do what I can to help. Akaza of the Red, if you really are Jigen's son, change that cursed blade of yours into a symbol of good. Doma, what are you saying? I will do just that. Thank you very much for your encouragement. I will be sure to change our fate. Alright, well. Akaza, about that conversation. I shouldn't make promises so lightly. No, but what are you planning to do? I will do what I can within my means. First, I'll head back to the Kotowari to speak with Kuroba and the others regarding next steps. Then, let me talk to Tsukuyomi one more time. I'm not sure that's a good idea. Are you going to be alright? Tsukuyomi knows a lot about Tenyu Island. I'm sure he knows something about Lady Amaterasu. And even if he doesn't tell me anything, there's something I need to tell him. I'm gonna tell him that I chose you to be my husband. He's gonna fly into a rage. I mean, if he was that mad to see the sword like wash up on Tenyu Island, that he like flung it into the whirlpool and like cursed Akaza, saying like you should have killed him. I don't think this conversation is gonna go well. You finally decided to be honest. He smiled and drew closer to me. Oh my, are we hugging? Hug it out. Oh, kiss it out. With his lips pressed against mine, I suddenly remembered the sensation I felt earlier. Akaza! I am just happy, that's all. Now then, let me escort you to a carriage at the plaza. Is everything at Kunado, like, okay now? Perhaps because the surface is abnormally dark, Yomi seems brighter than ever. I looked up at Yomi's sky with mixed feelings of happiness and sorrow. The irony. That place devoid of light now shone the brightest. Masuhana. Lady Olympia, I'm so glad you're safe. Masuhana! She ran towards me with tears in her eyes. I heard about what happened yesterday. Everyone was worried about you. I'm so sorry about that, but I'm fine. Thank goodness. Have things been alright in Yomi? Yes. We are not affected by the sun here. I can't say the same for the surface, but I'll do my best to bring back the sun. The sun? If only I could help. Hearing that from you is more than enough. I have to go to Yosoga's, so I'll see you later. Stay safe. I made my way to Naraku to find Tsukuyomi standing next to the spring. He wasn't doing anything, just standing there, menacingly. He said he's a god, but... Tsukuyomi?
I assumed you would be coming here soon.
Tsukuyomi? I've decided to take Akaza as my husband.
He wields a cursed katana and bears cursed blood.
I've heard enough of that. I love Akaza and he loves me. That's all that matters. I don't want to bring misfortune to this island. So please tell me, how can a Lady Amaterasu be awakened?
I do not know. She does not answer my calls.
I see. He has your number blocked. Did you really destroy that mirror? What happens if the sun disappears for good?
I do not know.
You're lying. Tsukuyomi, you told me last time. Without the brilliance of the sun, the world would be overcome by darkness. Can people even live in such a horrible world?
I may be able to let you escape to the other world.
Huh? I thought you said no one could go past the whirlpools. Why are you talking about the other world here? I thought no one could go back. I feel like there's like not only distance, but like some sort of like time paradox here, because everyone who comes in here seems to have died in like Japan some way or another.
We will go together and travel beyond the ocean.
Tsukuyomi? Are you not giving us a choice? Are you telling me that we should just leave everyone here to their deaths?
They tried to kill you.
But they were just confused. They did try to take me, but... Please, don't give up on them so easily.
My dear child, do you wish to become Amaterasu? That would mean your very death. That is why I saved you.
Isn't there some other way to bring the sun back?
Not without Amaterasu's mirror.
A Tokyo Mushi flew by, circling above me.
My dear child, let me tell you this. There is nothing beyond the ocean anymore.
Tsukuyomi?
The first world that Izanagi and Izanami created was engulfed in darkness upon Amaterasu's death.
Are we assuming... Okay, so are we assuming, like, our world? Like the IRL world was destroyed? Because, like, the legends talk about, like, Izanagi and Izanami, like, creating all the gods of Japan. So, like, is all the, like, the stuff, like, the models, like, the katanas, all the gear and stuff is just, like, pieces of a broken and dying world?
What the waves carry here are merely remains of what used to be. Somehow, time and space have warped, and now both the new and the old drift here.
Remains? That's really creepy. So everything was destroyed. So yeah, the little girl, like, who probably wrote this letter, like, probably doesn't exist anymore. Does that mean whoever wrote that letter in the bottle is gone now?
Beyond the ocean is a world where only you and I can exist.
Alright, why are we forsaking this one? Tsukuyomi, why are we forsaking this one? You didn't forsake it in the other routes.
There we can live happily, picking flowers and gazing at the moon. I will never harm or defile you. I will never force you to become Amaterasu. Why do you not understand?
Tsukuyomi? I couldn't bring myself to hate him. He thinks very differently than us. but I couldn't accept his offer. I won't run. I'll never turn my back on these people. Even if the world is engulfed in darkness, I choose to stay here with everyone. If you want to flee, Tsukuyomi, you could do so yourself.
What a sad thing to say.
Tsukuyomi, you really want me to follow your orders, don't you? I didn't understand what Doma meant back then, but I know now.
Byakuya.
I'm not your doll, Tsukuyomi. I won't move the way you want me to. I know my heart was lost once when I heard what happened to my mother and everyone else. Wait, I gotta check. The doll isn't there. She mentioned the doll. I was like, doesn't Tsukuyomi usually carry a doll of Amaterasu? Like, he doesn't have it right now. I thought about killing myself from the pain and sorrow I felt. But I was able to recover. I can think and act of my own free will now. And I can love someone too. Are you sure there isn't anything I can do? Are we destined for doom, just waiting for this world to be engulfed in darkness? Tsukuyomi, is this world worthless to you? If so, you should leave now. I'll see you off on the beach.
Byakuya, why do you not understand?
You're the one who doesn't understand, Tsukuyomi. Do you honestly think I could leave my mother behind? She told me many times that she wanted me to find my true love and live as happily as she had lived. That the other half of my soul was out there, that I would find him one day. I haven't fulfilled my promise to my mother yet.
And your other half is that man. He has inherited the cursed red blood, and wields Susanao's blood-stained katana.
Akaza promised that he wouldn't kill me. I trust him.
If you so love that man of the red, then let me tell you this. I hid the mirror somewhere on the island. If you want it, you'll have to find it.
Okay, he didn't destroy it. I knew he didn't destroy it. Like, I figured that was a lie, but alright, now we're doing a scavenger hunt to find mirror? What are we gonna do when we find it, though? Are we gonna be like, Amaterasu, fix the sun? But I don't want to become your avatar. Like, no, like, just fix it. Oh, what's the matter? Did Tsukuyomi tease you again? I mean, that went probably as well as it could have. He could have, like, forced us to do something. Yosaga, perfect timing. I need your help. Go on. I need as many people as possible to help me, both on the surface and in Yomi. I'm gonna see Akaza about it right now. We're gonna go on a scavenger hunt to find sacred mirror. Well then, let me take you to our dear director. With what has happened recently, we cannot be too careful. Finally, an escort. Huh? You can leave Yomi? I have a permit. I will explain once everything is taken care of. We should begin the search as soon as possible. I knew from the beginning that they would be cooperative. But hearing them actually speak in support of it made me appreciate and admire them even more. In any case, it's good to know the mirror is still intact. It seems not all hope is lost. I'll get our guys to join. But does this mirror look like any other mirror? I mean, it's broken. I doubt it is of great size. It's also likely he would have hidden it in some back alley. At least he said it's on the island. He could have just, like, tossed it in the ocean. But I guess if he did, I mean, like, the whole rule of the island being like, oh, the waves bring forth what one seeks, I guess it would make the scavenger hunt game too easy. Director, I have a suggestion. Why not put a bounty on the mirror? It's not a bad idea. Doing so would shift the blame onto the mirror and displace their distrust in her. I mean, it might bring maybe too much value to the mirror. Would someone like hold the mirror hostage? Like if they found it? I mean, I guess like doing that would like, ensure like certain death, but... The surface or Yomi? Which would he choose? He said he hid it somewhere on the island, so I think he meant somewhere on the surface. Then again, he could have snuck it down to Yomi. We will search everywhere. Tokisada should be here shortly, so we can have him help. Alright, all the guys are gonna gather together. I will announce the bounty to the people of Yomi, so I'll leave the surface to you. I'll go and talk to the military. Those at the top aren't very useful, but at the very least, Riku can help. Would be nice if we could publish it in the newspaper, but... yeah, canon's not exactly helpful. We can't trust canon. I'll have Tatsuki post it directly on the notice board down at the plaza. I mean, we can write our own article. Does canon own the only printing press here? Sounds like a plan. Well then, good luck. Kuroba and I searched near the Kodawari, then headed to the plaza to see. Looks like it's the mirror's fault. Alright. The blame is so easily shifted. Someone stole Lord Hiriko's precious mirror. It looks like things are going as planned. So that article was lying then? What was all that fuss about Lady Olympia cursing us? Yeah, but look! It's endorsed by the Kodawari, the military, and even Lord Doma, Lord Jigen, and Lady Shura. They're gonna make canon look bad. No way, I'm gonna doubt all of them. What's more, we can get 5 million just for finding this broken mirror. 5 million? It's gonna be mine. First we gotta verify authenticity though. It can't just be any broken mirror. No, mine! The people spread out into the darkness with their lanterns and torches in hand. 5 million, eh? What a bounty. Well, what's use of money if like everyone's dead? I'm surprised too. Lord Jigen aside, I didn't expect Doma to be willing to help. I mean, what is he gonna do? Like, well, I guess I'll just die. Maybe Doma isn't my enemy after all. Well, no one's gonna go after you now. I looked around the plaza and suddenly realized. The sundial doesn't work without the sun. The towering sundial stood still in the darkness. I mean, yeah, that kind of mess up your scale of time. Like, you don't know if it's day or night. It's just all night. You can mess up your sleep schedule. There was no sun to cast a shadow upon it. Poor thing. We should reunite it with the sun. Heh, sounds good. I felt the resolve strengthen inside my heart. Meaning fate has not been set in motion, or it can be changed. Strangely, it was Doma's words that gave me strength. I'll change fate. I'll bring an end to this darkness. I clenched my fist when suddenly... Whoa! Huh? It's so dark out here! Blood! Blood! I should have expected some people to injure themselves in the dark. Kuroba, you can go ahead. I'll be fine. Yeah. Let's be alone. That always turns out well in horror movies. Got it. Well then, do your best. Alright, time to find that mirror. I took my first step when... No, 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 no. Three guesses who? Lady Olympia. Okay, thank God. Thank God. I was like, oh God. I was like, it's either Sakio, Canon, and probably least likely Nagusa. I was like, oh God, Fuso is here. Pleased to meet you. My name is Fuso of the Fuchsia. I am merely an old man who means you no harm. He looks kind. Nice to meet you. It seems you are searching for something. If so, would you let an old man like me assist you? Of course, thank you. Also, I know this may be quite sudden and hard to believe, but I once visited Tenyo Island a long time ago. It's just revealing all the things. So, he was someone's husband? Which is why I see you as someone close to me. I wish to do what I can for the sun. I may be an old man who eats caranto in the plaza now, but I was once leader of the Fuchsia. Therefore, I hope I can prove useful to you. Well, actually, I'm looking for a mirror. A mirror that was broken in half. I assume it is very important. It is. Very, very important. It's supposed to be somewhere on this island, but I have no idea where it is. Very well. I am more than happy to help. Now then. Oh, I called out to the old man as he shuffled off. I know he can't do it now, but I would love to talk to you about Tenyo Island later. His eyes widened in surprise, and he bowed his head to me with a smile on his face. Certainly. I'll be looking forward to it. Thank you so very much. And there was that. There was our interaction with Fuso. Now who is it? Lady Olympia. As I made my way to Kunado, an unfamiliar voice called out to me. Unfamiliar, so it's not Sakio? Okay. Just want to throw something right now. I believe this is the first time we have met, has it? I felt like we met Nagusa here, but maybe not. My name is Nagusa of the Jade. I mean you no harm. At this part of the story, threat is credible now. Nagusa, so he's... Nice to meet you. I heard about the mirror, so I've been looking for it myself as well. Why, thank you very much. I must say, I'm rather worried about you. I heard you were endangered during the rioting at Kunado. Might I suggest you come to my manor to rest, while I have my men go and search for the mirror. No, never want to see Nagusa's manor. Might be curious to see, like, other places, but no. Nope. Bad idea. Huh? I am rather worried. Between you and me, I heard Lord Domo's plotting to. Oh, I think there's been a misunderstanding. Please, there's no need to worry about me. Lady Olympia. I appreciate your concern, but we have very little time to spare. So, if you'll excuse me, thank you for looking for the mirror. Huh? Olympia! Run! Do not let him engage! Okay, no. Right to the hideout. Please, he's probably gonna follow. Why not go to... Alright. Oh, Nagusa's on our tail. Let's go somewhere where we're alone. Don't get mad. Calm down.
What the waves carry here are merely remains of what used to be.
Remains? This? The letter looked like it was only written recently. It wasn't torn or even faded. I haven't seen what's beyond the ocean, but I would love to see it one day, aboard a large ship. I don't know who you are, but I feel as though we're friends already. So I'll believe that you're still alive out there. The waves bring forth what one seeks. Thank you for drifting all the way here to me. I slowly tucked the letter in my bag and left my hideout. Are we safe? Thank God. I was like, that could have gone rather poorly. Oh, hi, Hyrie. It's so boring. He's still here? You're Hyrie, right? If you're so bored, can you help me find a mirror? That thing. Do you really think I'd help you? I mean, for the money, maybe? Well then, goodbye. Hey, wait. I'll help you if you promise you'll buy a year's worth of Tsukuyomi from me. A year's worth? I can only hope this world still exists a year from now. No, I'm gonna get fat if I eat that many. Whoa, what a haggler. How about a half a year's worth then? How about a week's worth? I mean, am I taking in like payments here? Come on, stop being so cheap. You live in that fancy manor, don't you? Woe is me. People on the surface are so cruel. No one treats me with the kindness that I deserve. Hyrie, there you are. Help me look for the mirror. Okay, Asa. Go help Asa. Come on, there's like 5 million in it for you. What? We're gonna be in trouble if we don't find this mirror. Let's help her out. I'm not good at looking for stuff. Liar. You're the one who found my shoes when someone hid them at the orphanage. Asaha. Just help, will you? Yosuke and everyone else are looking all over Yomi now. If we can find it first, we'll get something for it, Hyrie. Oh, and you do know that you've been very rude to her, right, Hyrie? I just want to see you and Sis get along. Hey, scary white monster lady. You better buy a week's worth from me, got it? You look at the small picture here, Hyrie. I will, but only if you find the mirror. Like, I feel like we're gonna scam him. Like, hello, he's got 5 million in it if he finds it himself. Let's go, Asaha. We'll check the canal first. You go on ahead, Hyrie. I want to talk to Sis for a second. Better make it quick or else he'll become a ghost like her. Sis? I'm sorry for Hyrie being so mean to you last time. I wasn't sure what to do, so I just ran off. I'm sorry. Don't worry, it didn't bother me one bit. I'll find the mirror for you as my way of saying sorry. I better get going. Thank you. We're just meeting everyone today. This is like final highs and buys, it feels like. Guess Hyrie can't get his way against Asaha. I better have a talk with Hyrie once everything is taken care of. Yes, I'll get this resolved soon. Yosuke and everyone else will be handling Yomi, so I guess it's in good hands. But I wonder where else Tsukuyomi would hide something. I know. Maybe it's there. There where? The beach? Huh? That's... Hi, Doma. Why are you here? I was going to go to Tenyo Island. I mean, he did say island, but I guess he didn't say which one. The island? Why? I thought maybe the mirror was hidden there. I see. Did you know the mirror lies within Ikimizu Spring? I heard so from Akaza. First cleanse yourself at the spring, then look for the mirror. Huh? Why? Each half may try to call to the other. The two will wish to return as one after all. Use like the one mirror as a compass for the other. I see. I'll get going. You could have led with that. Alright, to the island by ourselves. I guess it's probably safe. I mean, who else would come here? Akaza or Tsukuyomi? Oh. Oh, we're going to purify ourselves in the spring. Mother, please watch over me. Right, I hope we don't get possessed. Oh, having memories here? Dear, I think our child will be here around summer. Really? We don't know who this is. Lady Amaterasu blessed us with a child. This voice, is it my mother? I'm sure the child will be just like you, bright, kind, and beautiful. And I'm sure she'll be clever and strong like you. She'll be perfect, the happiest girl in the world. She must have everything. Whoever the dad is sounds very happy. And what's her name? We still have time, so let's think of the best name possible. So this other voice must be my father's. This is the first time I've heard his voice. Is this a dream that the spring imparted to me? If so, I hope it never ends. I'm so glad I'd approached you when you came ashore. At first I thought you were dead. Indeed, I thought I was dead too. Of course, someone dead wouldn't have such warm hands. Hakuwa. I may have died once before, but meeting you has resurrected me and brought new meaning to my life. It was fortunate that we met before I decided on a husband. Do you remember? You arrived here in the morning of my 18th birthday. That night was a full moon, so with Lord Tsukuyomi's arrival on the ferry, I might have loved someone who wasn't you. Then I suppose I should thank the waves. The waves bring forth what one seeks. I'm happy the waves brought you to me. Mother, Father, I'm over here. I know it's just a dream, but I so want to see you. I want to see my father's face, just once. I want to know more than just his voice. What's that shining over there? Wait. I reached my arm out, then suddenly... Mother! Father! My voice rang across the silence of the spring. Huh? Oh. No one was there. Of course not. Only a field of white aroha flowers swayed in the breeze. Huh? It was then I noticed I was holding something in my hand. It's the mirror. The half of it. It was half of a mirror. But it wasn't emitting the light I saw earlier. Is this? I carefully examined the mirror. I wonder if Lady Amaterasu would be angry if I said the mirror was a bit of a letdown. It's not rusted at all, but it looks like any other old broken mirror. Wait, could this be a fake? I turned it over in my hands to check, but no matter how I looked at it, there's no signs of amazing power. She'll be perfect, the happiest girl in the world. My father's voice came back to mind, and I felt my face flush. It's as if my parents guided me to the mirror, so I'm sure this is real. I quickly emerged from the water to dress again. Mother, Father, I'm sorry. I didn't turn out bright or kind or beautiful or clever or strong. Well, maybe bright and strong, I guess. I sure hope I'm considered kind, too. Too much kindness. Too much kindness that it kind of makes you stupid. I'll do my best to be even better, so please visit me in my dreams again. A thought crossed my mind as I made my way back. Come to think of it, my father's voice sounds familiar. I bet if we had the voice acting on, even with the Japanese voice acting involved, it would have been hey, that's Doma's voice actor. It would have been it probably would have been very obvious. How can that be? He passed away so long ago. He must have had a similar voice to someone else I know. Come on, there's gotta be a big reveal here. Now then. I found the mirror, but nothing is happening. We only found half of it. What about the other half? Each half may try to call to the other. Doma Doma isn't the nicest person, but he wouldn't invent things at a time like this, would he? Sure hope this is part of that mirror. As I continued on with the mirror in hand. Hi, you're back. I see you have returned. Ah! My heart nearly leapt out of my chest seeing Doma appear suddenly from the dark. You're still here! Come. Huh? Where? To Kakuro no Miya. Imagine like the other half was there all along. Does Kakuro no Miya, the sacred place of the gods, really exist? I knew it was blasphemous to even think that, especially when I was standing right in front of it. Kakuro no Miya. After hearing about it for so many years, I had never actually seen past those blinds before. Just between you and me, I actually tried to open those blinds once, just because I was curious about what was behind them. It'd be ironic if Kuroba could have opened them because he used to be of the yellow. Kuroba wasn't able to get past them either. Doma may be playing with me now. No, you wouldn't do that now of all times. What are you doing? Quickly. Huh? Oh yes! Doma simply raised his right arm. A bright golden light swirled and the blinds slowly rolled upward. The blinds! So they really do open. Blue was granted the power to return souls to the heavens, and the red was bestowed cursed blood and land. Yellow was granted the power to hear Hiriko's voice and assist him. Is that why you're so close to Himika? Is he really Lord Hiriko? Did we appear close? Or do you mean to speak with such sarcasm? You never told me anything I wanted to know. You can't let one sarcastic remark by, you know. We can exchange remarks after we recover the sun. They sounded like the words of encouragement and sarcasm at the same time. Over here. Upon my first step inside, an odd sense of nostalgia overcame me. So this really is Kakuro no Miya. I could tell the air was different, and I felt my anxieties melt away. Even without light, the place felt crisp and clear. As you can see, it is only an empty room now. His nonchalant voice interrupted my reverie. Please treat the place with more respect. I simply stated a fact. There he goes again. But this time, his brazen attitude, despite the situation, made him feel so reliable. If I had guarded Kakuro no Miya properly, Amaterasu's mirror would not have been stolen. Tsukuyomi came in here to steal the mirror. Also that I wouldn't become Amaterasu.
I am sorry to have deceived you, my dear child. I am not an outsider, but rather one that mortals refer to as a god.
Doma, how long have you known that Tsukuyomi is a god?
He told me he was a god the moment I arrived ashore.
So why didn't Tsukuyomi tell me that he was a god too?
Likely because he lacks the power to be called as such.
That didn't sound like his usual scorn or sarcasm. It sounded more like pity.
Place that mirror of yours over there.
That's right. I need to stay focused. I placed the mirror in the place where he directed when suddenly... Oh. What's this? Like a mirage, something appeared in front of me. Is this the other mirror shard? Doma, I saw it! The other half of the mirror is underwater. Imagine, like, he never took it away from, like, Shinimizu. No, wait. One of the halves was in here, and then the other half was always in the spring. Yeah, I guess he just chucked it in the Shinimizu spring. How are we gonna get it? I mean, I guess we could have, like, a non-human go down there. I suppose, like, Himika or, like, Camellia wouldn't get Haku from swimming down there, but then Izanami is probably gonna, like, attack or possess one of them.
Underwater?
I got this half from Ikimizu Spring, so isn't it a coincidence that the other half is underwater too? No, wait. Water? It can't be.
That man. He had better not.
Doma and I stood in shock. We were probably thinking the same thing. Doma, I'm going to Yomi.
Wait. Take the mirror here with you. Keep it close to you no matter what. I do not believe in Amaterasu, but I do know that the mirror is involved in some way.
Thank you very much. Alright. Tsukuyomi, where are you? He's not here. He wouldn't have left already, would he? I think he's still lurking around. Tsukuyomi, about the mirror. Oh, another painting. Get the baby on the reed boat. The mandala came into view the moment I stepped into this quiet abode. Next to it was Tsukuyomi crushing a bright red show. I'm surprised you have the time to finish the mandala. I thought you'd be preparing a boat to leave by now. He didn't respond. Oh god, like the shattering of soul crystals is a little unnerving. He was quietly crushing the show. A very bright and blood red show. Please don't be Akaza. That's what we're gonna think. Tsukuyomi, you can hear me, right?
Behold, my dear child. The mandala is almost complete.
There's something I need to ask, Tsukuyomi.
I wish to show you its completed form as soon as I can.
Tsukuyomi, did you hide the mirror in Shinimizu Spring? Uh-oh. The sight of his wry smile chilled my blood. You must be joking. We can't swim down there. The other half isn't there? I guess it's a great hiding place. No one else can go in there.
I said I hid it somewhere on the island. I did not lie to you.
Tsukuyomi! I rushed towards him and grabbed his collar. Everyone is doing their best to look for it. Is it fun playing with all of us like this?
Just as the mirror slept in Ikimizu Spring, so too have I put the mirror to sleep in Shinimizu Spring.
He was smiling. It was his usual smile. Now he seemed happier than usual. Why? Why are you making us go through all this?
It is so you do not become Amaterasu.
But... No, we can't just jump in there. Unless we're gonna do like a sacrifice, like, well, the Haku will get us, but I can still grab the mirror. The mirror lies in the spring.
Dear child, no mortal can survive in that water, so do give up.
We just gotta find an immortal then, right?
You already went to Ikimizu Spring. You must know the waters in the springs are not normal. No matter how deep you dive, you'll never reach the bottom. The Shinimizu will envelop your body, turning it into a hideous mass. Of course, you can make that man dive instead, but the water's effects will be no different. All that spring bestows is death.
He continued to shatter every hope that I had. And yet, he showed no remorse in doing so.
My dear child, there is one thing I have not yet told you. Why this island is tainted with Haku.
What are you talking about?
I spread the Shinimizu across this land.
He did it? What? Tsukuyomi?
The foolish mortals have been fighting over colors since time began. Countless corpses pile on top of one another, showing just how disgusting humans really were. Which is why they were punished.
So it wasn't just because, like, oh, the primary colors, they don't have, like, the genetic diversity to, like, defend against Haku. It's because Tsukuyomi was sprinkling them with water. Tsukuyomi smiled and scooped the Shinimizu in hand. He then drank it as though it was refreshing his very soul.
There is nothing else you can do.
A quiet desperation settled in the air. I mean, logically, we could send Camellia down there, because she can't get Haku, but Izanami's down there. Or, we could jump down there, grab the mirror, and then give ourselves up to become a goddess? Because that would imply that we can't get Haku. But so far we haven't seen Byakuya get infected, right? Like, I just assumed that, like, just because she drank, like, the Shinimizu, like, the Women of the White had that, like, immunity to it. So, like, maybe she's actually safe. A despair just as quiet as the place itself. Trying to think of, like, all the other instances that, like, Haku has spread. So, wait, in Kuroba's route, the bad ending, I thought maybe Kuroba got Haku, like, because they didn't go to the Ikimizu Spring. Did Tsukuyomi, like, just off Kuroba in that one route? It's like, I thought he would have immunity to it as a black, but he still got it. It would make sense that he sprinkled some on Yagusa, though. The clamor on the surface felt like a dream compared to the silence here, where only Tsukuyomi and my voice could be heard.
You need not do anything more.
He had been my guiding light. He had taught me everything there was to know. No, I'm not giving up. Hope was nowhere to be found. But I won't listen to you anymore. All I can do now is not give up. I'm going to consult with the Kaza and the others. Alright, well, good that she's not making a rash decision to just, like, jump now. I had a bad feeling about it, but to think it is in Shinimizu Spring. I never expected he would do that either. However, we have no time to despair. I don't know what will happen, but we'll need to be practical. Are we gonna sacrifice someone? Practical? Like pumping out all the water from the spring, right? I mean, yeah, I guess we could do that, but they mentioned it was like endless, right? I'm not sure if that will work. I don't want to put a damper on the idea, but Shinimizu Spring is different. There's a similar spring called Ikimizu Spring on Tenyo Island. It's shallow enough to stand in, but for some reason you can dive down as far as you want. Huh? Magic. I know it doesn't make sense, but it's the truth. No, I don't doubt that. There are enough things that seem shallow and are deep enough. Shinjumizu Spring is not normal, that is for certain. I heard it's where the goddess of the dark sleeps. Ah, so we're talking fantasy here. I know you don't believe in these things, but you shouldn't underestimate the Shinjumizu. Alright then. Guess it's time to see whether science or fantasy prevails. There's that pump we use for research. Let's use it. Akaza prepared to leave when he suddenly looked at me. Please go back to the manor and rest for a while. I know you're worried, but you need to get some sleep to stay healthy. I understand. But can I come by first thing tomorrow morning? Of course. We'll be waiting. Alright, back to the manor. How many chapters do we have left? Things are going down. Oh, wow. Oh, we're very close to the end here. Yeah, we have like 2 chapters and then the ending. Oh my. Something has to go down now.
There's nothing else you can do.
No. I'm never ever gonna give up. It had been well over 2 weeks since my birthday. I'd made a vow back then. I wanted change to happen. But now I want change to happen with him by my side. I won't let things end now. Might have to fight a goddess down there. might have to fight Izanami. Then let's care for these necklaces as we would one another. Our beloved half. I held tightly onto the necklace Akaza gave me. I won't give up and I won't run. I needed to deliver to Akaza, Hodaka, and everyone else the future that they hoped for. Why are we mentioning Hodaka now? The guy who got into university? I need to fulfill my promise to my mother. I'm going to restore the sun to its brilliance. We're going to do it in the next chapter. Another myth. Are we going to learn another myth, or are we going to make a myth of our own? Create a legend. We're going to fight the gods. We're literally fighting, like, against the gods here. Alright, still darkness. Oh. Alright, well, no sun, but... I'm assuming we need to find the mirror first. Alright. Better end things here. My poor cat outside has been yowling. I like banished her outside so I could record in peace. All right, well. Okay, Tsukuyomi is kind of scary. It's kind of scary this chapter, but yeah, he kind of just pulls tricks. I don't know. He hasn't directly attacked anyone. No, I shouldn't say that. He's been spreading Haku, but he seems, yeah, like he won't cut down people like with reckless abandon. I'm surprised he hasn't sprinkled Akaza with water. Oh my god. I mean, like, yeah, I'm like thinking about the Kuroba thing too. Like, could he have really like offed Kuroba because of that? Or did he like just sprinkle Nagusa and it just spread? I'm trying to think like how he couldn't like absolutely control it, could he? It is like very irresponsible. He pretty much set a plague out and it's just like, well, can't stop it now. But yeah, I'm not sure like how much control he has of it. Like, is it specific targets? That's kind of awful too, because like we got some like innocent people too, like Aohito's mother. Oh god. I'd like to think like maybe it was just an accident and not intentionally like him like sprinkling water on people. But yeah, like he's done some terrible stuff, but like in a very tricky manner. He's been doing it like deceitfully on the down low, like hiding the mirror, like making people sick. I was like, should we make Tsukuyomi pay for these crimes? I mean, I guess he's done it because, like, the primary colors have been very conceited with their class. Yeah, it's like it's kind of out of hand. All right, well, anyway, let's chew this over, and yeah, I hope you guys had a fun and relaxing time, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.